Hello. This is Monday, March 18th, 2024. This is a sideshow. I'm Theodore Parker. And in this area of Kentucky, part of the United States, temperature go all the way up to 40 degrees today. In Ohio, bystanders hold breath as two twisters merge. Two twisters collide after several spawned in Ohio. Today in this area, more clouds than sun, highs in the low 40s and lows in the mid 20s. Sunrise at 7:43 a.m. Sunset at 7:48 p.m. Just about 12 hours. Wind will be around 6 miles per hour, and the HUI is good. Right now, the temperature is sitting around 30 degrees, a little bit below freezing. Had to turn the heat back on. As I said, this is a sideshow. Today is Monday, March 18th, 2024. I'm Theodore Parker. And if you're watching the sideshow on Facebook and Instagram, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Talk about it on WhatsApp. If you're watching the sideshow on YouTube, like, comment, and share, and subscribe. And don't forget about the sideshow coffee cup. As I like to say, 11-ounce black ceramic with the white logo letters for the sideshow. Good for all beverages, hot and cold. Also, a conversation piece if you sit it where people can see it. Talk about the sideshow with Theodore Parker. Buy from me for $17 plus shipping and handling. Pay me through Cash App. $ TR Parker 1, the sideshow coffee cup. Well, coming off the weekend, most cities scheduled a St. Patrick's Day parade, which was yesterday the 17th. Parades and suitable celebrations were on Saturday here in Lexington. And by the time the city got set up, starting at 6 a.m., things went until the early part of the afternoon, around 2:30, and continued after that, being as it was a Saturday, for all those people that wanted to extend the day. Everything went well as far as news reports relay. This being the month of March, Women's History Month, I thought I would give you a couple before we hit what happened over the weekend. So we'll start with this one. This happens to be a black woman. Cheryl Conte founded a billion-dollar firm when most black women don't prevail. These 5 tips from her journey are what you need. I'll save the 5 tips for you to follow up on your own and just give you an outline of what she has been involved with. Cheryl Conte says she has the sickness of being a serial entrepreneur. And it becomes quite clear when you look at the businesses that she has founded. Conte co-founded Attentive, that's the word attentive.ly, a tech startup specializing in influencer marketing technology in 2012. The startup was ultimately sold to Blackbaud, spelled Blackbaud, a NASDAQ-traded software and services business specializing in the non-profit world. If you recall, I did give you a detailed explanation of how the stock market works, SEC. Stock Exchange Commission, Securities Exchange Commission. You have the Dow, which is the top 100 companies. You have S&P, Standard & Poor's top 500 companies. And then you have the NASDAQ, which is the top 100 companies Dow is the top 30. S&P is the top 500. And NASDAQ is the top 100. So this is referring to NASDAQ, which covers the tech world. Okay. Continuing, it was the first tech startup with a Black female founder on board to be acquired by a NASDAQ-traded company. In 2022, Attentive.ly, Attentively, hit a $2.2 billion valuation, officially becoming a unicorn. That's all that tech and SEC terminology. One more. And this is actually a repeat from Black History Month for Women's History Month. From Shine My Crown. Black excellence at its finest. This African-American scientist invented 3D movies and television. This was interesting because it expanded across several different business venues. And one of those just happened to be NASA. And from NASA, this woman went ahead and applied herself to 3D movies and television, which was a significant advantage in things related to the Hubble telescope and things of that nature. So there we have it. I should be a little more attentive. Give me a second here, please, if you don't mind. Because what I want to do is give you her name, all right? And that is Valerie Thomas. Valerie Thomas. Born in Maryland in February 1943, Valerie Thomas harbored a passion for technology from a young age, despite the lack of encouragement she received. Undeterred, she pursued her interests and graduated with a degree in physics, becoming one of only 2 women majoring in physics at Morgan State University. Thomas's career trajectory took a groundbreaking turn when she joined NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. At NASA, she played a pivotal role in various research projects, including managing the development of image processing systems for Landsat, the first satellite to transmit images of Earth from space. If you can kind of see this a little bit, that's as she is currently with the picture of her younger self and smiling, which is always encouraging. So that's just a little bit about Valerie Thomas. You ladies can suitably appreciate that. I'll put this to it so we don't just leave it hanging in the air. Her work encompassed diverse areas from computer program designs for Halley's Comet research to satellite technology development. Despite facing obstacles and lack of early support for her interests, Valerie Thomas's perseverance and achievements earned her numerous accolades, including the Goddard Space Flight Center Award of Merit and the NASA Equal Opportunity Medal. Beyond her professional accomplishments, Thomas dedicated herself to mentoring youth, inspiring future generations of scientists and engineers. Valerie Thomas's legacy serves as a testament to the power of determination, innovation, and enduring impact of Black excellence in the field of science and technology. Valerie Thomas. Also over the weekend, Kentucky versus Oakland officially set. Here's the time, date for March Madness round of 64 game. UK and coach John Calipari will face Oakland on Thursday at PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. The time is 7:10 p.m. Thursday, March 21st on CBS. Lock this menace up. Marjorie Taylor Greene runs to hide Donald Trump's true face, unaware he is severely anti-damage control. It is hard to deny it anymore. All Donald Trump supporters are truly hardworking souls. When they are not covering up their own scandals, they have their hands full with fixing their ideals' glaring blunders, such as blatantly issuing a deadly threat and leaving no space even for someone as dedicated as Marjorie Taylor Greene to remedy the situation. Now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath. That's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country. This was said by Donald Trump in front of the automobile industry. Billy D. Williams says Donald Glover is extremely talented and imaginative, but there's only one Lando Calrissian. I created that character. Donald Glover took over the character in 2018 as the Star Wars series and continued in that. So, Billy D. Williams had a comment with him after having lunch with the young man. Said that he's charming, a great talent, but no Lando Calrissian. Said he had one or two words of advice for Donald Glover. Actually, 2 words. Be charming. Khloe Kardashian reveals she and sister Kourtney were banned from giving speeches after Kim's wedding. After Trump threatens to withdraw funding from public schools, enforcing vaccine mandates, critics call it dystopian. Damson Idris brought his mother to the 2024 NAACP Image Awards, and it was so wholesome, I'll never recover. The 32-year-old actor was the star of the late John Singleton's FX crime drama, Snowfall, as Franklin Saint. After 6 seasons, the show finally ended in 2023 and earned Damson his first nomination for Outstanding Actor in a Drama Series, which he won. Prosecutors recommend up to 50-year prison sentence and $11 billion money judgment for Sam Bankman-Fried. I'm sure all of you are familiar with the case. Excuse me. Twitter reactions to Kentucky's favorable NCAA tournament draw. I didn't actually look at these, but that headline draws its own. Now for the top stories. Monday, March 18, 2024. Mike Pence accuses Donald Trump of walking away from the Constitution after refusing to endorse him. Excuse me. Cassidy says Trump's bloodbath rhetoric concerning to some voters, to say the least. Police discover Riley Strain's bank card amid college student's disappearance. Texas woman tells deputies she shot, killed man who allegedly drugged, kidnapped her. Trump claims U.S. being poisoned by undocumented migrants, but denies using Nazi language. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's romantic afternoon halted by flat tire. Trump says he'll decide whether to support a national abortion ban pretty soon. Willy Wonka star Gene Wilder's widow, Karen Boyer, unveils the actor's emotional last words. Nowhere he could hide. Suspect in cops killing captured after massive manhunt. Israel launches night raid on Gaza, Al-Shifa Hospital. Trio arrested after 27 pounds of meth seized in Lexington drug bust. The only other thing I could add to that is there were some mass shootings around the country over the last few days. I know that's always a touchy subject, especially if, like myself, you live in one city and you have family and friends in other places, and like Washington, D.C., for one, and you hear about a shooting and people are so forth and so on. First thing you want to do is like check the location, especially if familiar with the city, and then whatever other details. Then you find out it's 3 a.m. So you're like, well, I know they weren't out at that time of morning, and you go on. But still, all loss of life is tragic, and my condolences to all the families that have been victims of the same. But it just brings us back to automatic weapons and gun control. That's it. Hashtag